Today my topic of discussion is on the solar drying, solar air heaters and solar dryers. Now what is solar air heaters? Solar air heaters is a solar thermal technology in which the energy from the sun insolation is captured by an absorbing medium and used to heat the air. Solar air heating is a renewable energy heating technology used to heat or condition air for building or process heat applications. A conventional solar air heater is essentially a flat plate collector with an absorber plates, a transparent cover system at the top and insulation at the bottom on the sides. The whole assembly is enclosed in a steel metal container. The working fluid is air through the passage for its flow varies according to the types of the air heaters. Now, the material used for consideration of air heating are similar to those of the liquid flat plate collectors. Selective coating on the absorber plate can be used to improve the collection efficiency, but cost effectiveness creation should be kept in mind. So these are the factors. Now the advantages of the solar heaters. The solar air heater claim the following advantages over the solar heat collectors. Like first one, the system is compact and less complicated. So the system is very compact and complicated, so no heat is released from the system. Next advantage, the pressure inside the collector does not become very high. So the system always maintain a constant and average pressure throughout the working time. So these are the definitely an advantage of the solar heating system. Now, leakage of air from the duct does not pose any major problems. So the system is almost airtight, no air leakage is there. So always maintain the heat inside the chamber of the heater. Next, corrosion is completely eliminated. So no corrosion effect is there. Next, freezing of working fluid does not exist. So these are the advantages. Now there are some disadvantages also, like poor heat transfer properties. That means the heat transfer property is not so high in this system. Next, need for handling large volume of air. So air is the only the medium of the fluid. So huge amount of airs are required, which is collected from the atmosphere by natural way or by compression. Next point, the thermal capacity of air being low, it cannot be used as storage fluid. Next disadvantage is, in the absence of proper design, the cost of the air heater can be very high. So if we can maintain the proper design of the system, then the initial cost of the system is very high. Now the vital area of applications. The important area of application of non-force absorber type air heaters are: first one, heating and cooling buildings. Such heaters are used only in actively heated or cold buildings. Next point, air heaters are also used as disconnect bits for solar air conditioning. Next area of application is that heating of greenhouse system. Next point, industrial process such as drying agricultural crops and timbers, etc. So these are the application area of solar heating system. Now the solar drying system. What is solar drying system? Drying has been the oldest and most widely used application of solar energy in the developing countries. The method have been based on the open air drying system. The controlled drying is required for various crops and products such as grains, coffee, tobacco, different types of fruits, vegetables, fish, etc. Their quality can be enhanced if the drying is properly carried out. Solar thermal technology can be used to assist with the drying of such products. The main principle of operation is to raise the heat of the product, which is usually held within the compartment or box, while at the same time passing air through the chamber to remove the moisture. The flow of air is often promoted using the stack effect, which takes advantage of the fact that the hot air rises and can therefore be drawn upward to the chimney, while drawing in the cooler air from below. Alternatively, a fan can be also used in this system. The size and shape of the compartment varies depending on the product and the scale of the drying system. Large system can be used large burns, while the smaller system can have few trays in a small wooden housing. Solar crop drying technology can help reduce environmental pollution caused by the use of fuel, wood, fossil fuels, crops dry, etc. for crop dryings, and can also be helped to reduce the cost associated with these fuels, and hence the cost of the product is comparatively lower by using this technology, helping to improve the product crops. Also the beneficial effect for health. Now these are the diagram of the solar drying system. So this is the drying chamber and the drying trays. Here the some fruits or some vegetables are placed. So this is the sunlight which is passing through this way, and the heat is passing through this way, and these are the chimney. After drying, the air vapor or moisture passing through this path. So these are the this technology is very simple. So this basic function of solar drying system, the basic function of solar drying system is to heat air to a certain temperature with solar energy, which facilitates extraction of humidity from crops inside the drying chambers. In this system, ambient air is heated and is passed into the drying chambers by natural system. The hot air is removed moisture from the crops. Ventilation is enabled at the constant rate through defined air inlet and the outlet. The food is put in the box with a transparent system of trays. The temperature in the dryers is raised due to the greenhouse effect, and the air exchange is graduated by means the food is not exposed to direct sunlight. Now, there are some advantages of this system. First, this type of drying can be proved to be most useful device from energy conversion point of view. Next advantage, it is not only save the energy but also save the time. Next advantage, this system occupying less area. Next advantage, the product is basically the environmental environmentally friendly system. Now some disadvantages are there. First disadvantage, the The dried product is sometimes of poor quality as a result of grit and dirt. Next disadvantage, the product is sometimes unhygienic. As a result, there are some effect and disease that occurs by the use of this system. Now the area of applications. The different types of applications of the solar dryers are agricultural, crop dryings, food processing industries, drying industries for the product of milk powder, etc. Seasoning the wood and timbers, textile industry for drying the textiles materials, etc.